Hey guys, welcome back to Yakuza Kiwami 2. Let's carry on where we left off. We're here in Sotenbori, which means we can resume our Cabaret Grand Prix. Before I walk up those stairs, though, I just recognized Suinaga-san standing outside. What on earth do you want, miss? Don't tell me you want to become a cabaret girl. Ah, Kiryu-san. Suinaga-san, shouldn't you be at Sunflower? I'm not the head mistress anymore, remember? No, you just want to be a mistress, huh? Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to rub salt in the wounds. But what brings you all the way out here? I came to see you, Kiryu-san. I heard that you were running a cabaret club, and I'd like to take over that if you don't mind. I could become head mistress. Me? That's right. I wanted to thank you for all you did to help us over at Sunflower. And you came to Osaka just to say that? You could have just given me a phone call. Yes! It wasn't easy tracking you down, I'll have you know. But I did quite a bit of asking around, and eventually I managed to track down some guy called the Dragon of Dojima. Is that you? Where you worked, actually. Oh. That's very industrious of you. But this job is... well, it's hard to explain. I'm just a contractor. Or a consultant, if you will. At least you didn't walk onto the construction site over at West Park. All the same, I heard you're in need of able-bodied women. I'd be happy to help you out in that case, Kiryu-san. Okay. You do know this is a cabaret club, right? I don't know if this is really your thing. Hey, she could fulfill a specific niche, you know? That's not true at all. I'm great at giving pep talks to the children. How different can stroking a man's ego be? Well, since you put it that way, I mean, we had the Obitarian in Yakuza 0. I didn't think she was going to be all that handy, but her talk skill was through the roof. I can just imagine Suinaga-san's, like, the Obitarian's replacement. Maybe you've got a point. Well, she did come all this way. It would be rude to turn her down now, especially because she's unemployed. Alright, welcome aboard. But you take it easy, okay? I will. Thank you, Kiryu-san. The head mistress has joined. Oh, man. Imagine walking up to the cabaret club. I'd like to request the head mistress. And then Suinaga comes out. Anyway, hey girls, how's it hanging? Sorry, it's been a hot minute since I last visited. What's the haps? Kiryu-san, do you want to open the club? Hell yeah, I do. I even spent all my time partnering up with stores around town. Yes. Great, I'll leave it to you then. I remember when scouting was an issue because I didn't have enough yen, but I certainly don't think it's going to be a problem now. 40,000? Bring it. Let's splash some cash for a bronze hostess. Love has joined. Yep, cool. I love it. Who's this one gonna be called? Romance? It's Tome. We're now up to spending 200,000 yen. To think all those gifts from Majima would help us fund a bunch of bronze hostesses to join. Some of these names, man, I swear. You know, like what's wrong with Sapphire or Ruby? Emerald. Nobody came. Goodness. What is this, genocide? I think I've hired everyone. I've got no money left. And by no money, I mean I've got less than $1 million, which is still a lot at 857 grand, but it's far cry from where we were before. Anyway, let's do some club management and run this place. Oh, Suinaga, the head mistress. She's a gold. Oh, she's got love as her skill. Wow, okay. I was expecting talk. I'll take the love. Not even love has the love skill. Quite the lineup, 1 platinum, a bunch of gold, and 1 silver. But of course, you know, what I'm gonna do with all my extra cash. It's makeover time, baby. It's been a while since I've explored this menu. Oh man, I can't wait. I can't believe I'm so excited. This is ridiculous. This is Yakuza, okay? And here I am, like, playing The Sims and having too much fun. Successfully min-maxed triple S's across the board with a C in funny. I can live with that. Alright, it's time for a ranking match. Let's see if I remember how to do this. We are currently 4th. We should have no trouble overtaking Hiroshima Sweet Goddess because I partnered with a bunch of stores. And, well, this isn't our first rodeo. Let's go ahead and open up with this lineup. Kiryu! We have to be a lot more sensitive than we are with Majima Construction. Girls, let's have a good night. Love. I bet this guy asked for the headmistress. We're sending Suinaga-san over. Damn, almost forgot these symbols. That's how long it's been. I even forgot we had a commentator. time up on our first time back. Spent a lot on salaries and presents. Oh wow, okay, it's to do with profit, not revenue. So technically, we're earning lots of money, but we're also spending it. I need to stop giving away so many gifts. Clearly, I'm overcompensating with the amount of gold hostesses I have. Perhaps cutting back a little bit. Let's dial it back a notch. Let's get some bronze hostesses in. I'm sure it shouldn't be too much trouble. Especially because we get a lot of poor customers walking through, and I don't want Koyuki being upstaged by her fellow gold hostesses, who seem to be raking in quite, you know, considerable amount of money. Alright, we cracked the 1.5 million yen mark at the end of session 2. Surely, that'll put us over the line. Staff salaries cut in half. Yes, number 1, there we go. Even though we're still underneath Hiroshima Sweet Goddess, probably because they're the champion. But we should be able to compete. Turns out I only needed to compete with Shimane Hot Potato then? Or did I still need to get to 1.2? In any case, we blew it out of the water. Total fans. Koyuki, still not the number 1 hostess, which is a bit unfortunate. Considering I practically gave her every customer that came through. It was only by 1,000 yen though. Yo, Koyuki-chan, you doing okay?
Yes. Well, actually I'm starving. It's making me a little lightheaded.
You know you're allowed to take breaks, right? Would you like me to take you out to get some food?
Oh, are you sure?
Oh, yes, of course. Okay, so this is our one-on-one time with the hostesses? Of course I'm sure.
Yay! Let's go then.
Alright, let's see how much of a conversationalist Kiryu is. When you're feeling too weak to go on, the Kushikatsu here will fix you right up.
Meat skewers? Really?
Yes, really. I beat up a bunch of people on the street, and this is what gets me going. Order as many as you can eat. They're great. Although, not too much, okay? I blew my budget on hiring a bunch of hostesses that are overpaid when it comes to the Fresh League.
Okay.
Good on you, Koyuki. Oh, here it is. Okay. I think she ate too much. You know, she kind of sounds like my wife right now, as she's on the precipice of giving birth. Oh, okay. It's fine. Yeah. I'm just your boss. Just impress me. That's fine. You'll be okay. How the heck did you perform your duties before? Considering there was no one at the club, right? Just like 2 or 3 people? You're saying you're not used to me? Then again, I haven't been in town. Well, as they say, practice makes perfect. You've got to own it. Just gotta seize the day, Koyuki. Oh, true, yes, actually. Play up the meekness, the shyness. They might find you cute. And if they don't, well, find another guy. Gotta flip your thinking around, like Phoenix Wright. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Kiryu does have some business sense. Nice. I'm happy with that answer. Oh, yeah, well. I'll charge it to any battlehead first.
まだまだひよっ
That's
こですよ。
okay. Yuki was too, and look what
お客
became of
さんとの
her.
話題が思いつかずに黙っちゃうようなこともありますしね。
話題か。お前の趣味の話でもすればいいんじゃないのか。
Or just let them talk.
趣味？
Sure, they wanna.
私の趣味の
Ramble
話
on
をすればいいん
about
ですか？
ああ、客は小雪のことが知りたいはずだからな。何かないのか。例えばショッピングとか。
私家が貧乏でまだお金もないので買い物はあんまり。趣味。
You look after plants in your spare time. That's a popular one.
何かあったか。
はい。私の趣味は
What?
ユキさんですね。
You like doing
ど
Yuki?
ういうことだ。
ユキさんを観察したり、ユキさんの写真を撮ったり、
Oh,
その写真を眺めたりするのが好きなんです。
Tell me, was your name
だから
always
強い
Koyuki,
て言
or
う
did
な
you
ら
change
それ
it?
が趣味だなって。
小雪。お前。
Pictures, you say?
その写真、興味があるな。
キリュウさんもですか？やっ
Oh,
た
big
ー。
fan.
友ができました。
で、
I was about to say,
その写真ってのは
I meant, photography could be a hobby you could talk about.
いろいろあります
Just
よ。
don't talk about your
普
subject
通の
matter.
顔から寝顔からあんなものやこんなものまで。
あんなものやこんなもの。
Kiryu, unfortunately,
もしかしてキリュウ
is
さん
thinking along a
エッ
different
チな
line
写
of
真とか
things.
想像してます？
No,
いや、そんなわ
she's
けな
my
い。
coworker. I would never.
怪しいですね。
If we had an HR department, I'd be hung.
そんな写真はないですから。
Safe
健
for
全
work?
なものばかりです。
Good to know.
そう
I
か。
don't have to demonetize this video.
キリュウさん、やっぱりちょっとがっかりしてません？
Oh, the Yakuza life and all.
小雪がキャバ嬢になろうと思った理由は何なんだ。やはりユキの影響か。
そうですね。ユキさんに憧れたからです。
Practically followed into the cabaret club to take her photo.
実は私大学に通ってるんですけど。
ほう、そうなのか。
はい。でも結構学費が高いんで、とあるスナックでアルバイトをすることにしたんです。そしたら
Classic.
そこにある日、伝説のキャバ嬢と呼ばれる女性が飲みにやってきて。
それがユキだった
You've
の
been
か。
obsessed with her ever since.
はい。ユキさんすごく綺麗で輝いてた。こんなに綺麗な人いるんだって思いました。
I
で
mean,
も
you're not
話す
so
と
bad
気
looking
さく
yourself,
な変な人で
Koyuki.
そんなユキさんに私は一目惚れしたんです。あの人と一緒に働きたい。あの人みたいになりたい。
I
そう
feel
いう
that.
思いで次の日にはユキさんのいるお店の門を叩いていました。
そうだったのか。
I'm sure she appreciates the
で
loyalty.
もこの仕事をすればするほどユキさんの偉大さと自分のしょぼさが身に染みて、はあ、私みたいなチンチクリンがユキさんみたいになりたいなん
No
て
ways.
おこがましいですよね。
There's always someone you'll probably meet and be like, oh man, that person's awesome. I want to be just like them. And you can get inspired by them, but don't start ridiculing yourself just because you're not exactly like them, You can have your own distinguishable characteristics. You don't have to exactly replicate them. You wouldn't want to anyway. Besides, you can never know 100% of the time what's going on inside someone's head. They may appear flawless to you, but they may have a lot of baggage on their own. That's up to you.
すべては小雪次第じゃないか。
I'm not going to say that you're going to surpass
私
her.
次第。
She's not a rival or anything.
ユキは伝
I don't wanna
説の
call
キ
it
ャバ嬢と
ridiculous
呼ばれた女だ。小雪が目指しているのは
Yeah.
それだけ高い
I
目
find it
標っ
admirable
てこと
that
だ。
you're using her as a role model.
当然今のお前では難しい。だがこれからの頑張り次第
Like,
では
if she could become the
可
legendary
能性は
Yuki,
出てくる。
why couldn't you become the legendary
キリュウ
Koyuki?
さん
どんなプロも最初は
Exactly.
素人からスタートしたんだ。地道に頑張り続ければ夢はつかめると
She
俺
wasn't
は
born
思うぜ。
legendary. The Lord of the Night had to build her up.
やっぱり諦めちゃダメってことですよね。
Unfortunately, I'm not the Lord of the
不器用
Night.
かもしれないけどコツコツ頑張ってきっと
I'm the
ユキさ
Dragon
ん
of
みたい
Dojima.
な素敵な人になってみせます。
Okay.
キリュウさん見ててくださいね。
I'll be watching.
楽しみにしてるぜ。
Considering I'm managing you, I have no choice but to watch.
小雪が現役学生だったとはな。大学はちゃんと通ってるのか？
はい。単位はもうほぼ全部取っちゃったんで、最近はほとんど行ってないんですけどね。
I see.
でも学費が高くて、今も生活には結構苦労してるんです。
Oh, well, I'm glad I could feed you this evening.
フォーシャインのエースなんだから、それでも少しは潤ってると思ったんだが。
実は自分の学費の支払いのほかに、
Oh, you have a little
弟
brother
たちの
too.
学費と生活費も工面してるんです
Goodness
よ。
me.
だからどうしても残る金額は少なくなっちゃうんで、あまり贅沢はしませんね。
Well, I'd love to give you a bonus, but it might look bad to the other girls. I mean, I did just say, would you like a raise? No, let's just say that's admirable.
偉いな。
You know, one meal
そ
on
んな
me
ことない
today.
ですよ。普通です
She's probably gonna think I'm feeling sorry for her.
これぐらいのことしてる子、
Let's just
他にもたくさんいるし。
compliment her on her,
そ
on
れ
how
に
she's been
私は
handling
幸せ
things.
ですよ。家族の仲もいいし、学校も通えて、職場にも恵まれてるん
Sure,
ですから。
compliments don't pay the bills, but
そう言ってもらえると、
it'll
こち
cheer
らも
her
嬉
on,
し
you
い
know?
な。いろいろあると思うが、よろしく頼むぜ。
はい。こちらこそよろしくお願い
Ah,
し
damn.
ますね。店長。
Thought we'd make it perfect, but no, just nice. Still, it's nothing to sneeze at.
Phew, I'm stuffed.
Good to hear. We should head back.
Yeah. But I had fun today, Kiryu-san. Thank you.
Me too. I'm glad we got to talk. Now let's split this bill because I didn't offer to pay for it.
Can we do this again sometime?
Sure, good idea.
Yay!
Alright. Whoa, okay. 8 levels. Brilliant. Alright, looks like we can do our championship match. Unfortunately, Koyuki's only at mid. I may have overworked her a little bit, but I still need her on the floor. She's one of my best hostesses. I'm sure she can deal with it. We'll give her a break after we win and inevitably bring on another platinum hostess. Let's get our gold crew back on. It's time. Although, I hope this doesn't affect our results. We're about ready for our championship match here in Sotenbori. It's Forshine versus Hiroshima Sweet Goddess. The tale of the tape as follows. Hiroshima Sweet Goddess has 1,500 fans versus our 2,448. Their diamond hostess, I believe, is Kana. Ours is Serena, for whatever reason. I'm not quite sure where Koyuki's gone off to hide, but the fact is, we are owned by the bygone legend, Yuki. We are the league underdog, whereas they are the fresh league champ. A new Kanzaki group club making headway thanks to its ace, Kana. Looking forward to dragging you over to our shores, Kana. Let's go ahead and review tonight's shift. I'm pretty pleased with the lineup. We've got Koyuki out on the floor. All of them are happy, more or less. We've got the 2 silver hostesses on mid-happy, but, you know, that shouldn't affect their performance too much. We've got gold hostesses across the board. The head mistress is going to be out there tending to the crowd. Let's open with this lineup. Alright, gang. We got this, right? Even though it's been a hot minute since I've run the club.
At last, the Fresh League Championship. Oh, so it's finally time. I've got butterflies. It's our first one-on-one battle. And to make things worse, it's a championship match and both of us sound the same, Koyuki. Which is, you know, fair, considering they have a similar name. So this'll attract an audience.
What makes it different than running the club on any other night?
I did a few of these as a hostess, and even though the stakes were different back then, it was still intense.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I want to hear. What if I spill on a customer or something?
You shouldn't be doing that on any night anyway.
You'll do fine, Koyuki-chan. Fear of failure is worse than failure itself.
That is true. Because if you do fail, you'll have failed twice. Whereas if you don't fail, you still failed in your mind.
Yuki-san. I've done everything from tripping to spilling a fruit platter on a customer's lap, and I always come out okay.
Yeah, well, you are Yuki, okay? You're too adorable. We forgive every mistake you make.
Wow. It's not even you were perfect, Yuki-san? I'll take comfort in that and work through my fears too.
How did she recover from dropping a fruit platter on a guy? That's why she's a legend, Kiryu. Well, the more we know about our enemy, the better we'll feel. Who are we up against here?
They're called Hiroshima Sweet Goddess, and of course, it's one of Kanzaki's. They're the newest club in the group, but their #1 girl is Kana-chan, and she's spectacular. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say she's how they became the Fresh League champion. Yuki-san, how do you know all this? It's my job to know our competitors, so I researched them on this forum I lurk on.
Oh, okay. I thought you were doing like a Majima and you like stroll into the club with your sunglasses on and hope that that's enough to conceal your intentions.
Oh. But the rest of the staff there are nothing to write home about.
Okay, that's good, right? They've got a crutch. She's carrying the club on her back. We just need to kidnap her, like you got kidnapped, Yuki, and then we'll be fine. We'll win. Doesn't matter that we've undergone some low blow tactics.
In fact, there's a rumor that they've got big egos, so if we can come together as a team, we can win.
All right, I like that. We found the chink in their armor. You've really done your homework.
Long time no see, everyone.
Kanzaki. I admittedly didn't expect you to climb this high. Moldy as you are, you're still a legend, Yuki-san. Moldy? Damn!
Excuse me? You take that back. Yuki-san's not moldy yet.
Yet?
What do you mean, yet?
Regardless, your little rally ends here.
Allow me to introduce you to Kana-chan, the #1 girl of Hiroshima Sweet Goddess, and your opponent today.
Oh, okay, so the girls behind her don't matter then?
It's a pleasure.
She's even taunting us. How dare she? She's killing us with kindness.
So you're Kana-chan. Kana has the potential to lead the next generation of hostesses. You should study her closely.
Oh, I will, once she comes over to join our club, once all is said and done.
And Kana, I need not remind you that failure won't be tolerated, correct? Of course not, sir.
Ooh, showdown.
Sorry, but I don't plan on losing. Neither do I. In fact, whoever does plan on losing.
Wow, is it getting steamy in here or what? Let's get this battle started before it gets too hot to handle. Moro Isozaki is here. The Cabaret Club Grand Prix Fresh League Championship. Tonight, Sotenbori Foreshine challenges the reigning champ, Hiroshima Sweet Goddess.
We can win this.
I'm with you there. Kiryu, what the fuck was that? That was the weakest fist pump I've ever seen.
I'll give it my all. Girls, let's crush it. Kana-san, please. You know you're going to win if you do what you always do. We'll do our own thing.
Yep, they're not on board. There's no cohesion there.
Yeah.
She's disappointed. Let's start the Cabaret Club battle. Here we go. It's happening. Oh man, the fact that I was about to start this before on my break. Don't put anything on TV these days in Japan. Anyway, here we go. This is so hype. This music. Come on, Kiryu. We're not gonna fall for. Here we go. This is such a bop. I'm so hyped. Oh, it's so good to be back. Alright, team, we're just doing what we've always been doing, okay? Nothing spectacular. I'm not liking all these poor customers coming in, though. Not that I should be discriminating against my clientele, but I need the money. Ah, yes. This, oh man, I'm sorry. I'm really, really loving this track. Koyuki, you're on the floor. Dazzle them. Good on ya. Come on, I need more customers stat. We've got more fans than them. We shouldn't be struggling this early. We're obviously going to be relying on our fever time, so let's build that up as quickly as possible. Average, I like that. Good, we've got pink faces all around team. There's no way we can lose this. I don't know how this is supposed to be televised, though. How do you watch this? I mean, even I'm going to have to quickly edit this out. Like, all the gaps. Dun, dun, dun. Wow. Poor. That's fine. There we go. All pink faces. We're pulling ahead. In the fever time aspect, anyway. Extend your session. Oh, you little bastard. That's okay. We're not going to be spending any money on gifts or rewards for our girls because we need to turn a profit over revenue. Guest class. Get it on the floor. Stop declining extensions. I'm offering you discounts. It's a good time here at Foreshine. There we go. Headmistress deployed. The good news is we are ahead, and I haven't even used fever time, so there's no way we can lose this. We've got this in the bag. Guest glass. Everyone wants a guest glass around here. Koyuki, you're doing fine. Don't drop this. Please.
失礼します。
Handle it as if your life depends on it.
お会計ですね。ご延長
Finally, someone's extending their session. Uh-oh. Damn it! She's kicked 2 of our clients out. That's okay.
That's okay.
I'm fine with that. They keep coming. They just keep coming. They won't stop.
ご延長
This guy's
あ
extending.
りがとうございます。
Even though her HP is starting to get low, we will use fever time. I'd really like it if all our tables were filled by the time that that happens. We still got some time on the clock for a few. Yeah, here we go. Oh, it's just in time. I heard it. I heard it. As soon as these guys are sitting down. Yep, help. Towel. Everyone ready? I'm popping the cork. And also the nail in the coffin.
バータイムだ。
Viva time.
様今宵は
It is a special night. I'm back in business, yo.
騒ぎましょう。
Kiryu, you have led quite the life. Honestly. I don't know why Grand Theft Auto can't make these kind of minigames, you know? Like, seriously. Yes. That's
お会
fine.
計ですね。
I will praise the girl. She needs HP. We don't need any more fans because we're moving on to the next league. We're gapping it. It's a party time. It's unfortunate though that we've lost the main bop. About to hit level 1 fever time again. There's no way we can lose. There is absolutely no way we're dropping the ball here, especially when it comes to profit. Another guest glass, please. I don't think I've seen those hearts before. I guess that means we're doing extra well. Do it again.
バータイムだ。
Sorry, Kata. Looks like it was all beginner's luck for you this entire time. 6 seconds. Headmistress, squish, squander whatever money you can from that guy. 1, 0, 1.74 million yen versus 1.5. All right, Kiryu, 15 guests. That's on her for kicking people out.
俺たちの勝
Oh
利。
man, even our salaries were quite something compared to Hiroshima Sweet Goddess, but we came out on top by an extra 160,000 yen. Paradise League promotion. And we get 100 fans out of that. Really? The Grand Prix final? And we get like 100 fans out of that? I guess everyone was already like on the bandwagon for Foreshine. Koyuki raking in the most amount of money. Well done. Well deserved. And the winner is... Oh god, he's gonna go Super Saiyan. Sotenbori Foreshine! A new champion is born! And with that, the Fresh League has a fresh new champion!
We did it. We beat the snot out of the sweet.
The what now?
Yeah.
You guys did great out there. Oh my god, you did the same fist pump? Impossible.
I'm sorry.
You've proved just how useless you are today, Kana. Begone! The group has no further need of you.
What? Just like that?
Huh? Really? The Kanzaki group is the embodiment of perfection. Make all the excuses you want, but you lost to this dingy club and you've sullied our name in doing so. Don't make this mistake of showing your faces before me again. Oh, well, he did turn around slightly. Yuki-san and Kiryu, was it? It seems I've underestimated you. But with the Paradise League up next, you'll soon find yourselves, well, out of your league. Okay. I thought you were going to say there was going to be trouble in paradise or something. Throw yourselves a little party if you want tonight, but there'll be no mercy next time. Oh, so you showed us mercy tonight? Farewell. Walk out of here with your head held in shame.
And stay out.
He really gets under my skin. That was such a cute pose. Mine too.
It's like he has a talent for it.
Well, the good news is that we get to move on to the next league.
Yes. This is far from over.
So, what are you gonna do about this? You just got us fired, and we had finally found a club where we didn't have to try. Did you get lazy or something? If you'd pulled more weight, we'd still have our jobs. What? You're the one who just said you didn't try. I was really hustling the whole time. Are you giving us lip now? You're just stuck up because people think you're cute. Oh my. She gets one compliment and suddenly she thinks she's the queen. What a prissy bitch. Whoa! Okay, now we know what Kanzaki Group's all about. No, that's... Hey! What's going on here? I'm sorry, this is an A-B conversation. Maybe C your way out of it. Wow, okay, alright. No. I've decided you should be ashamed of yourselves, getting up on poor Kana-chan like that. Eek! F off! Grr. What? I'm not one to pick fights, but you two were totally useless tonight. Ooh. Even I could tell Kana-chan was the only one doing any work. You're both just big old buttheads. I mean, you guys confessed that she's the one carrying the club on her back. Excuse you? Psst. If she throws a punch, you'll break it up, right? Hey, I don't hit a girl, okay? Unless it's Haruka, and she's like 10 years old. Yeah. Kana-chan was radiant out there tonight. Every customer from her tables left with an ear-to-ear grin. How do you know? You were at the table. Were you watching the Grand Prix somehow? And you tell her to work harder? I'm sorry, but are your eyes working, or are they just decorations for your noses? Nothing like good old catfight drama. What? Who do you think you are? I like that girl. Yeah. Kana-chan, don't you dare take what these haters said to heart. You are awesome, so stay confident, okay? Right. Thank you. Oh, now you're gonna snuggle up to the enemy? Oh, this is so lame. Let's go. Alright, adios. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. And have a fun trip back to Loserville. Koyuki-san, thank you. It's all good. I'm sorry too, I didn't mean to escalate things like that. I was pretty sure you were going to get punched. Well, we're all guilty of adding fuel to the fire sometimes. But it's still not good. Yeah. Is that what I did? I guess I'll be more careful from now on. It's okay, I've had experience dealing with girls that are pretty cute, you know, I take photos of a lot of them. On the bright side, I think you've made a lasting impression. We can bill you as the fire-breathing hostess or something. Hey, that's good. What? Well, that's not okay. Uh-oh. Here she comes. She's been brainwashed. We've captured her heart. We're basically the Phantom Thieves of Sotenbori. You're laughing too? Forshine seems like a fun club. This is how I wanted my club to be too. Oh. Well, you didn't do a really good job from what we could tell. I only became a hostess after Kanzaki-san scouted me for the job. But I found the job fun, and Kanzaki-san seemed to have high expectations for me. So I worked my hardest to meet them. But the older girls didn't seem to like me because of that. The better my results, the more nasty things they said about me. Man, what a tough industry, honestly. That's terrible. But I couldn't let that be an excuse. So I worked through it, and yet I still lost everything in the end. Anytime sales is involved, I feel like, you know, competition gets way too toxic, you know, whether it's at the car yard with car salesmen competing against each other, hostesses working the same club, trying to get better tips, for example. It just gets way out of hand, and it's just not good, man. Just pay your employees a fair wage. I know, you know, there's always going to be competition because it's commission-based. You want to try and secure clients and kick away clients from your other, you know, colleagues, if you could even call them that. Technically, they're your competitors. If only I'd endured it better. Maybe I could have worked harder to make up for them. Like, there's got to be a better way. I mean, I'm not the guy who's done the scientific research on it, but that's how I feel. That's why I'm glad to have a desk job where I don't have to answer the phone. Kana-chan. That isn't right at all. What? A cabaret club isn't something you can bear all by yourself. I know, because I've sort of looked after one for the past day. The girls, the staff, the manager. Everyone has to work together to earn every smile. It's a team effort. Just like how, you know, I pop the cork on the bottle every now and then. Kiryu-san? So trying to carry all of that by yourself, it would break even the strongest of us. Maybe not me, but For you guys, especially. If you could share the struggles, you could share the joy, too. Isn't it the same way with friends?
Friends? What are those? You're right. I tried to carry it all alone. I didn't want to depend on anyone but myself so they wouldn't hate me. But if I never thought of anyone around me as a friend, how could I expect them to treat me any differently? Kana-chan. Well, if you'd like, we can turn the sad music off. And would you want to become our friend? What? It might be small compared to the Kanzaki group, but I think this club might be just what you've always wanted, Kana-chan.
Yeah, you know, it's like leaving corporate to go for a private business. Or a private small entity, if you will. It's so much more freer. Yeah, sure, you might not get paid as much, but trust me, it's worth the mental health.
Koyuki-chan. And I think I'd like to be your friend, too. Is that... okay? Of course, you don't have to ask permission. If you'll have me, I'd love to. Wonderful. Thanks, Kana-chan.
Okay, Okada has joined. Welcome.
Koyuki-chan sure looks happy.
Sometimes it takes a fight to make us grow. That's Kiryu's philosophy. That's why he's grown so much. Because he just solves everything with fighting.
I know the feeling.
Alright, a new Platinum Hostess. I love it. These guys, however, are not.
I knew it would be rough, but I didn't expect Kana-chan to actually lose.
I'm more perturbed that such a chintzy club could disgrace the Kanzaki name.
I'm rather pleased, to be honest.
Pah! Well, we have stronger establishments in the Paradise League. They have no chance this time.
Right, Aika?
Probably not. I mean, I'll fight to win, but I still plan on having a good time.
Aika-san, you're such a free spirit.
Heart. For shine. I'll remember this. Good. Alright, we're done. We can date Koyuki again, but let's save that for another time. Let's explore Sotenbori while we can. And celebrate our victory. Well, we've got a couple of sub-stories here. Let's activate them both. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oi.
Hey, put the knife down.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna run this bastard through, and ain't nobody stopping me.
Let's see what you got, bitch. Stolen. Okay. Hey, nobody's stabbing anyone today. Just calm down and let's talk about it.
None of your goddamn business. I'm...
Guess you don't got it in ya. What's going on here? Why does she want to stab you so bad? Fuck if I know. This lady just runs up to me out of nowhere and yelling about how she's gonna kill me. Bet she poured all her cash into a host club and now she's taking it out on the first host she finds. Oh. Well, Saints Row is that way, if you want to just walk behind me. Anyhow, I got a jet. Be careful, you hear? Oh, be careful of what? She's not gonna stab me, is she? Are you okay?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Why don't you tell me what's going on?
Okay. My name's Yuriko. I got a sister, much younger than me, Miki. Up till last year, she was working here in Sotenbori. But she got scammed. Those horrible men took everything she had. But not even that was enough for him.
So many scams everywhere. I could have fallen for that.
One day they kidnapped her, locked her up, abused her, kept her in a cage like some kind of wild dog. It's been a whole year since, and the cops haven't lifted a damn finger. I finally figured out who has her, though. That purple-suited man. That bastard is one of them. When I saw him, I just couldn't hold it back anymore.
Don't tell me. He had a bat tattoo on his arm, did he?
I was gonna use this knife and get back at him for what he did. But I couldn't muster the courage.
That was the right choice. Killing that man won't find your sister any faster. In fact, it would probably make it worse because you just killed your only lead. There are smarter ways to go about that.
What's your name?
It's Kiryu.
You're right, Kiryu-san. Stabbing him ain't gonna bring Miki back. This is kinda a long shot, but have you ever seen Miki before? She looks like this.
Photo of Miki.
Well?
I can't say that I have, based on that tiny microscopic image you just showed me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't say I have.
Right. Of course you haven't.
Hey, I haven't been to Sotenbori since the 80s, okay? There's no chance.
Miki and I, we lost our parents years ago. She's the only family I got left. I want to help her, but there's nothing I can do. The cops ignore me. People don't take me seriously. Hell, I don't even have the guts to stab one of the bastards who took her.
Okay, well that's, you know, quite the leap compared to everything else.
Kiryu-san, I know this is crazy for me to be asking this, but do you think you can help find Miki for me?
Okay, I'm just a random stranger who was concerned about a potential stabbing. But sure, entrust your quest into me. I'll take care of it.
I'll do anything you want if you manage to find her. Just please save my sister.
Anything I want? Well, how about you and I go down the road and visit Forsyth, and I can recruit you as a hostess?
I'm begging you, Kiryu-san.
Sure, sounds good. If it means making sure you don't end up a murderer, then I'll help as best I can.
Oh, Kiryu-san, thank you so much.
Let's talk details. You said you have info on the guys who kidnapped Miki, right? What do you know?
I have pictures. Here.
More pictures of Yagi, Kajiwara, and Kojima. Oh my god, he was at the Bethesda conference. I mean, the Xbox conference. Xbox Bethesda conference. He was there, he betrayed. Oh my god. Yeah, no worries. I'll hunt him down for you.
The first one's a host. Name's Yagi. He's the guy who was just here. He makes his money by targeting lonely, single ladies. This guy's the absolute scum of the earth. The second photo's a man named Kajiwara, realtor. At least that's what he calls himself. More like a land shark, if you ask me. Folks around here despise him.
How can he be a land shark? Sharks belong in the water. It doesn't matter.
As for the last photo, it goes by Kojima. Ain't nobody sure if that's really his real name, though. Guy's impossible to pin down. If I had to guess, I'd say he's the one running the whole operation. He looks like a regular old businessman on the outside, but somehow he's one of the richest men in the country.
Did you just giggle or something? What was that animation?
No way is he getting all that through legal means. These are the guys who've got Miki. I'm sure of it.
Okay, I'll see what I can find out.
You got a real heart of gold, Kiryu-san. I can't find the words to tell you how much this means to me.
I haven't done anything yet, so maybe thank me after.
The first guy, Yagi, is working in a club over on East Fukucho Street. I'm counting on you, Kiryu-san.
It's been a week since I started pronouncing Japanese places. Find Yagi. What's going on over here, guys? Okay, I don't see any knives. That's a good sign. Hey, did you see the news? They're making a Yakuza Sunset 4.
Oh?
Huh? I wonder if this one will be any good. Sunset 3 cut out all the best parts, you know?
Well, that's what happens when you change directors. 1 and 2 were so perfect, how could they hope to top them? Beats me. But hey, they're filming this next one right here in Sotenbori. I saw them scouting over by Bishamon Bridge.
Eh? You serious? Oh, come on, let's try and make it as extras. I'm ready for my big screen debut.
Wouldn't be much of a debut if you're on screen for 2 seconds without a single line of dialogue.
Oh yeah, they're in a real big hurry for that big debut. Sounds like they're shooting a Yakuza movie around here. I guess the locale works. Yakuza Sunset. Sorry. Miki's gonna have to stay missing for maybe a couple extra weeks. I'm going to be shooting a film, alright? You must be the director. I've been a producer once upon a time.
Ah, man.
Just like that, he's given up. Whoa, Kiryu. Oh, sorry about that. I was just looking to get a part in the movie. No, it was my fault. I can't seem to do anything right. Yeah, like pick up your litter. What is this?
Oi.
Wait, you dropped something. Guess I'll go track him down then. Yakuza Sunset 4. Isn't this the script to the movie those kids were talking about? Let's read it. If the movie is still in production, this must be pretty important. I better track that guy down. It looked like he was heading up to Sotenbori Street. Let's do it. We can even consult. Like I said, we've been a producer once. He's just around the corner, is he? Oh, he's going into... I don't even know how to pronounce that bar. Steel? I think that's the guy who dropped the Yakuza Sunset 4 script. I better get this back to him. Damn, we haven't even seen the other movies, though. Another sub-story in here as well? Goodness, they're everywhere. I suppose we did clear Kamurocho up, it's just Sotenbori we haven't really, explored in much detail. Hey, aren't you the guy I bumped into on the bridge? No, I was the one not paying attention. But I'm glad I found you. You dropped this. There we are. Wowee. Don't worry, I didn't read it. Wow, you really tracked me down to give this back? That means a lot. I feel like this Yakuza Sunset thing has a lot of people talking. You must be a pretty big fan. Really? Well, I used to be. Nowadays, I don't know how I feel about it. What do you mean? Let's drink over it. Wait, you're not a fan, but the director of the Yakuza Sunset movies? I was wondering why you had that script in your pocket. I thought you were just a crazy old guy trying to worm his way to the movie. That's right. I've only actually been responsible for one of them so far. Yakuza Sunset 3, the one everyone hated. My name's Sagano Kiryu. As you might have suspected, those pages are actually the scripts for Yakuza Sunset 4, Kiryu-san. We're planning on using Bishamon Bridge in the film, so I went ahead to scout it out a bit. I see. That's a weird sigh, but I'll allow it. You seem pretty down about all this, Sagano-san. What's really the problem? It's this whole film, man. I have no idea how to proceed with it. I feel like I've lost my vision. Oh god, dude. I feel your pain. Alright, I feel your pain. That writer's block, I guess you get director's block too. What do you mean? Every day on the set of Sunset 3 was like a dream, you know? I loved it. I'd even stay up all night editing the reels. Everything seemed perfect. Until the movie debuted. It was like I'd woken up from my dream into a real-life nightmare, you know? Every forum on the net was in an uproar, talking about how Sunset 3 was a disgrace to the franchise. There's this new website called IMDb. It's just killing me right now. Back when they had message boards, you know, they were calling for me to step down, or worse. The internet sounds like a cruel place. Lucky I have no idea what it looks like. The worst part was, once I calmed down and rewatched it, I agreed with them. I don't know that I deserve to direct another one. It's about getting a second chance to make things right. If you know what you did was wrong, you acknowledge that fact, and you're still on board to direct the film, man. This is your chance for redemption. I gave it my best effort, but that just wasn't good enough. I couldn't capture the magic of the old sunsets. And it's got me thinking. If all I'm going to do is drag the series through the mud, maybe I should step down. I mean, do you want to emulate the other Yakuza Sunsets? Okay, this is the third film in the franchise, or that was the third film in the franchise, going on the fourth now. If it's all the same thing over and over again, people are going to get bored of it, especially by that time in the installments, right? Well, at least it explains what's got you so down. If you don't mind my asking, how'd you end up in the director's chair for the movie? And what happened to the original director? He retired to some far-off corner of the earth. Nobody even knows where. But what the fan base Sunset has, the film company couldn't just let it die, so they chose me to head it up. I was a huge fan, but I found out the hard way that loving a movie as a fan and making one yourself are very different things. Was that like a... is that a dig at fanfiction creators? I knew it would be a challenge to live up to the expectations and the hype, but I didn't expect to get eviscerated for my best efforts. If only I could replicate the way the old director did things. But none of this is your problem, Kiryu-san. Sorry for talking your ear off with the sob story. It's okay. Siam is missing somewhere. I also need to find another girl who got kidnapped. I'm just here to celebrate my victory at the Cabaret Club Grand Prix event. It's okay. I hope having someone to lend an ear helped. Well, the show must go on. I'll see you around, Kiryu-san. Hey, you didn't finish your drink. I bought that for you. I think. Everyone here is so animated. There's that girl in the corner, there's that guy in a beanie, and then there's the girl behind us. All just standing there staring into the distance. That poor guy is really struggling. In fact, I think his story traumatized everyone in this bar. Next time I'm at a video store, maybe I'll check out Yakuza Sunset 3. Alright, we'll bear that in mind. Okay, this place is hardly the life of the party, but I suppose we'll pick up a sub-story here. Are you okay? You were staring straight ahead for so long. My head. It's itching like a mofo! That's what happens when you don't bathe for a month! Okay. Thanks for letting us know. That's probably not healthy. Although I don't know the last time Kiryu had a shower, either. At least Sama had one at Serena. Come on, don't leave me hanging. Give me a witty comeback, a real zinger. I don't do that on command. I just punch people, and then I deliver the quip after they're beat up. The fight is the whole time that I get to think of a witty response, you know? So not funny. Sorry, comedy isn't really my thing, and I wasn't expecting to be put on the spot. See you later. Wait, man. I ain't talking about you. I'm saying I'm not funny. That's why I can't get any good comebacks out of people. My setups are all cow dung. What? What? You're not wrong. That's real honest of you. Anywho, sorry to get all up in your business about it. The name is Minamizawa. I'm Kiryu. Listen, Kiryu-san, me and an old buddy of mine used to be part of a knee-slapping comedy duo called the Mars Fighters. Doubt you heard of us, though. The act never got off the ground. It's a comedy style called Manzai, where I played the funny guy and my bud Kitagawa was the straight man. Alright, yeah, that's your typical comedy act. Yeah, I've never heard of you. I was in prison for 10 years, you know, so it's kind of a given. You don't know my life story, Minamizawa. Oh. Well, the reason I'm so down is, you see, the Grand Prix of Gags is right around the corner, but my buddy up and quit on me the other day. Oh, is that after the season finale of the Cabaret Club Grand Prix? Maybe the cops wheeled him off. The guy had more porn stinking up the place than every sex shop in town. Oh. That's gross, man. Kiryu's just not having it with this guy. Oh. Or maybe aliens beamed down and messed with his brain. Probed him real good, if you know what I mean. Oh. These are jokes. Kiryu, we're playing the straight man. We're doing it. I'm really not funny, huh? I tossed my life aside for a career in comedy. Dreamed of being a star act since I cracked my first pun. But now my partner's gone and I don't think I've got the chops to go solo. My setups are garbage. This is what the rock at the bottom feels like, eh? That's no joke. You can't give up now. If you don't want to give it up, then you gotta try harder, right? Yeah, that ain't half wrong. Jokes are in my bones, and it's no use trying to bury them. Maybe I can still make my big break. I just need a new straight man for my act. What do you say, Kiryu-san? How about you partner up with me? Now that's a good joke. Ha! Ha. Joke, yeah, joke. What are they again? Anyway, thanks for hearing me out. Think I'll stick around here and wet my whistle a bit longer. Good luck in that Grand Prix and wetting your whistle. Thanks. Okay. Well, that went well. I'm going to watch Yakuza Sunset 3 somehow. I don't know if there's a video stored in Sotenbori, but I'm willing to travel back to Kamurocho for it. Oops. Kiryu, come on, man. How much do we have to drink?